Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Shot Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is January 7th, 2025. Happy Tuesday, 1:31 p.m. Let's say it together. Praise our God. Wow. From whom all blessings flow. People, I am still blown away by the video that was produced earlier titled, "Will There Be Envelopes at Jimmy Carter's Funeral?" And this particular date pattern here, whereby on December 5th of 2018, Papa George Bush, Herbert Walker Bush, was laid to rest on 12/5/2018 versus this day coming up, January 9th of 2025, when Jimmy Carter would be laid to rest. When you subtract those two dates, you get 6 years, 1 month, and 4 days. By now, a lot of you guys have seen that video. It translates into Donald Trump's birthday, June 14th. I got to go for a walk. Okay, I just want to finish up this second video, go get some late lunch, and go for a walk. I did read the comments. I appreciate you guys commenting. I really do. I'm almost out of the woods with this cold, so maybe I can do a live now without coughing every 20 seconds, but I'm feeling a little bit better. But yeah, you guys said that Jimmy Carter didn't get no envelope. I'm like, brother, Jimmy didn't get an envelope. I could have sworn he got an envelope, but it's okay. The envelope significance, I believe we're onto something. And if you can help me figure that part out, man, then again, it might be in relation to, like I said, the announcement might have been made that, hey, Donald Trump is the one who's going to bring in this one world system. Maybe that's what the envelope means. Who knows? But yeah, if you guys can think of anything, hey, put it out there. But yeah, Jimmy Carter, you guys are saying, hey, I appreciate it. Jimmy Carter didn't get an envelope. That's something I got to really think about. Why would Jimmy Carter not get an envelope? Well, I'm going to watch the funeral, and so are a lot of you guys, right? And that might be the revelation that will come down. What a world and what a time we live in. I am so glad to be a part of this last day calling of our precious God. Because look, you got to admire the patience of God, because honestly, how many people saw that funeral of Herbert Walker Bush and they thought about them envelopes for years. And then boom, God leads me to this morning. Come on, man. You just got to say praise him. Because there's probably a lot of other hidden jewels out there. A lot of hidden jewels. But let me digress. Just want to say praise God and thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Today, Trump is doing several things. Like I said before, Mr. President-to-be has done more in the last, since November 5th. Arguably, since, what's his name? Since Biden has done in 2 years. Look, the man's on the roll, and why? He went after Mexico. He went after Canada. I mean, he's just one after another. Now he's talking about Greenland again, which is nothing new to him, right? He talked about Greenland back in the day in his first administration. Start to see a trend here. Now, before I go to that subject, I'm also theorizing that Trump is getting this money, and the consistent money that he's getting is in relation to the investment in America / the tech industry. Okay. And he did not let us down today because he is in Mar-a-Lago conducting his business, handling his business. I kept dreaming about the 88 today. I hope don't nothing go crazy, but I kept dreaming. That's why I did the video today. Because I had a dream last night about 88. I'm like, Jesus, what's about to happen? My Lord. But without further ado, I want you to see a few things. And I guarantee you this will be interesting as well.
Very respected gentleman. And I'm thrilled to announce today that DMAC will be investing at least $20 billion over a very short period of time into the United States, and they may go double or even somewhat more than double that amount of money. It's a great thing, and I believe he will say that he's doing it because of the fact that he was very inspired by the election. They wouldn't do it without that election. I can tell you a lot of people wouldn't. You saw last week where we have somebody who's going to go from 100 to $200 billion. And we have many other people, and we'll be bringing some of them out. Some of them like to do it somewhat more quietly, and some don't, and they feel so strongly about the country that they want to let people know about it. But it's an honor to have such a great investor investing in our country. The investment will support massive new data centers across the Midwest, the Sun Belt area, and also to keep America on the cutting edge of technology and artificial intelligence. He's very big into the data centers, and that's going to be a very hot item in the coming years, as you know, with AI. In particular, the first phase of the project will be in Texas, Arizona, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, and Indiana, those places. And Hussein, I'd love you to come up and say a few words. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
See this? This is a 400-ounce bar of...
Thank you, Mr. President. It's been amazing news for me and my family when he was elected in November. We've been waiting 4 years to increase our investments in U.S. to very large amount of money. We are a company operating in more than 20 countries around the world. We have delivered more than 45,000 luxury units and another 45,000 in the pipeline. In data center, we are in 10 countries around the world, in Asia, Europe, and Middle East. And we're very, very excited now with his leadership and his open strategy and policy to encourage businesses to come to U.S. For the last 4 years, we've been waiting for this moment. And we're planning to invest $20 billion, and even more than that if the opportunity, the market allow us. But at the moment, we're planning $20 billion in data center, catering for the AI and cloud business for the hyperscalers. Thank you, Mr. President.
Look at that, people. I have one question for you. One serious question. Do you think this is in relation to what he wants and the powers to set up the 666 system? I'm just asking. The one world order, is it speaking? Look, just keep watching, people. The money's coming, and they're talking about IT, data. I don't think I'm wrong. Now check this out. SoftBank was here 3 weeks ago. 100 billion, projected maybe to 200 billion. You know what they're into? Japan, SoftBank, technology. Now, I want to segue into this because Greenland is back on Trump's radar. Or should I say, the powers that be's radar. Definitely got something to show you here. Just let me roll it out.
Donald Trump Jr. arrives in Greenland. This comes after comments made by President-elect Donald Trump expressing his desire to acquire that Arctic territory. And of course, it is an area of strategic importance for the U.S., China, Russia, and others. Donald Trump Jr. posting on social media, the platform X, Greenland coming in hot. Well, actually really, really cold. So President-elect Donald Trump, his oldest son, visited the mineral-rich Danish territory. As Trump said, quote, "We are going to treat you well." Greenland is home to a large military base, heightened speculation that the incoming U.S. administration could seek to acquire it. Also posting this picture there on social media as well, talking about this most recent visit. Trump posted a video showing a plane emblazoned with the word Trump landing in the Arctic territory's capital in a landscape of snow-capped peaks. He said on...
So, the sun, the sun is out there. And he said, no, it's not anything to do with the purchase. You know, I'm just out here. I got some free time. I'm like, okay. Now, here's Mr. Forbes. I do inquire about his elite global experience, and I turn to him every now and then to get a little perspective as well. So I want you to listen to what he had to say a little while ago in relation to Greenland and how we can get it. Because you got folks in Greenland saying, baby, Greenland is not for sale. But listen to it, how it could possibly be done by a globalist who knows, you would respectfully knows what he's talking about.
Greenland declares its independence from Denmark. In fact, the current Prime Minister of Greenland has stated his desire to do just that. A referendum could come as soon as this April. Millions of dollars. The strategy is simple. Greenland declares its independence from Denmark. In fact, the current Prime Minister of Greenland has stated his desire to do just that. A referendum could come as soon as this April. The next step is the big one. Have Greenland then apply for statehood. Voila, the deed is done. There is precedent here. Texas broke away from Mexico in 1836, becoming a separate nation. Several years later, it became our 28th state. The advantages for everyone are clear. It's true, Denmark would be left feeling like a sports team losing a big player to free agency, since it would no longer be getting a huge bundle of cash from Uncle Sam. But Copenhagen would no longer be liable for its annual subsidy of around $600 million a year to this humongous island of 56,000 people. Nor would Denmark be on the hook for the $1.5 billion it recently promised Greenland to beef up its defenses there.
So what do you think? Is he right? Anybody know enough about geopolitics in relation to this region? Can it be done? The Virgin Islands was an area that we did. I believe that was our last purchase that we did, and that was back in 1917. What I learned from doing my research this morning was that China is the biggest investor in Greenland. Investor. China is the biggest investor in Greenland. I didn't know that. So, is this a tug of war type move? Let me get this. Or is China really the one behind it through America to get it? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Sounds crazy, but hey. I've done a lot of videos where I say, hey, I asked the question, is China America's daddy? But China is the biggest investor in Greenland. And from what I also understood is that would create 3 electoral votes for that area, which would be, hey, important in the presidential run. Okay, so let's go a little further. Resources. Got to look at the resources. Greenland has many natural resources, including minerals. Greenland has deposits of rare earth elements, graphite, lithium, iron ore, lead, zinc, diamonds, gold, uranium, coal, silver, copper, olivine, and cryolite, oil and gas. Greenland has an estimated 50 billion barrels of offshore oil and gas. So yeah, they got a lot of resources. I can see us trying to get that and blocking China from getting that. You feel me? So yeah, you gotta look at that aspect as to why Trump would say, hey, I need to get that. Now, I didn't ignore that Trump had on almost like a purple tie today. Okay, I did see that Trump had like a purple tie on. He looked kind of slouchy today. I don't know why he looked kind of slouchy today, like he didn't get too much. You know, he used a little bit more. But he got that's I said that's in the purple tie family, right? But he didn't look as crisp. That's what I'm saying. But you know, he didn't have to go nowhere. Get up out of bed and get dressed. So hey, I guess I got used to seeing that gold tie. Hint, hint. Anyway, let me go further with this. Greenland was founded May 1st, 1979. May 1st. When you take May 1st of 2023, one of their birthdays, versus today, 1/7/2025, when John Trump Jr. is over there, the difference is 88 weeks. And isn't Trump's text number 88022? Oops, there it is. Oops, there it is. Is that coincidence? Then check this out. 5/1/2026. That'll be Greenland's birthday coming up next year. Versus Trump's birthday this year, 6/14/2025. The difference is 322. That's skull and bones. Straight up. Or it's 46 weeks. 46 means death or sacrifice. And it can mean 10 months and 18 days. Luke 10:18, I beheld Satan as lightning being hurled out of the sky. Luke 10:18, New Testament. Is all this coincidence? Is it speaking? These dates. Now here is the premier of Greenland. Cannot pronounce his name, but it's Mutebegede. Okay, he hadn't been there too long. He's only 37 years old. Young guy, I admire a little young guy out there doing this thing since 2021. But let's look at this March 11th situation. March 11, 2024, he just had a birthday. Versus Trump's birthday last year, 6/14/2024. The difference is 3 months or 3 days. 3 months and 3 days. Or 95 days. Now what is 95? The 95th day of the year, people, is April 5th. That's 4/5. Trump was the 45th president. Is this being scripted? And the powers are speaking. Now this is going to blow your mind. Thank God I'm able to see through things, allegedly, and put things together. This gave me the impression that internationally, this deal is not far-fetched. Look at the trend and the momentum that Donald Trump is building. Not only is he reaching across the globe, across the shore, across to other nations and other countries, but other countries are coming to Mar-a-Lago to meet with him. Okay? So when you think about that context, watch this. And I want you to look at a guy in the background and look what's around him. This guy is responding in relation to Trump Jr. being there in Greenland today.
Is that the Chinese have also tried to get in on Greenland as well.
Denmark's foreign ministry says that Donald Trump Jr.'s trip is not an official visit, and he just said there that he was here just visiting in his free time. What do you know about why he is there?
Well, what I know about it is that my good friend has been in the U.S. and met with the Trump administration and knew about his private visit here, and he's chaperoning him right now. And as you probably know, Greenland's economy needs to be diversified. That's why we are building airports in Nuuk, Ilulissat, and Qaqortoq, where our civilization lives instead of the former U.S. air bases. So Donald Trump Jr. and even his father and other administration from the U.S. are extremely welcome here in Greenland as visitors, of course, and also maybe more officially in the future.
Interesting, huh? Interesting. Now, this guy, he seemed kind of nervous, trying to get out the information. That's what led me to look at this more and more as I ran this video twice to learn about not only what he was talking about, but like Pearson. And a lot of folks still be emailing me, Pearson, you and your Mercedes. I don't own that Mercedes. I told y'all before, I have a Mercedes jacket, which is like 12 years old. I had a 1984 Mercedes, but I still have a jacket. Y'all want to make me rich? I wish I was. I give away my book for free. Anyway, let's digress. Here's Mercedes right here. Mercedes came into June 28th, 1926. That's when Mercedes was founded. See, people, I teach the 5 C's, hallelujah, of clues, codes, colors, confirmation, time, and conclusion. And over time, I realized that the power was speak in relation to what's around people, the colors. So I want you to ask yourself a question. That Mercedes hat, is it speaking? It's already in black and white, which means you stay in the middle and play both sides to control both. You control Republican and Democrat at the same time. You feel me? It's the black and white checkerboard. So when you look at that, you say, wow, June 28th, 1926, is that speaking? Take June 28th, 2024, Mercedes-Benz last birthday. Subtract it from today, 1/7 of 2025. Are you screaming yet? I know. I know, people. The deal is done. The deal's done. That's Trump's birthday again, people. June 14th is Trump's birthday. You mean to tell me you can look at this and just figure it out? Yeah, because I've been doing it long enough. That hat had to be placed there. That's not a coincidence. Mercedes-Benz 628 versus today's date. Today's date comes after 6 months, 1 week, 4 days, Trump's birthday. There's my receipts. People, we are watching the new world order being set up nationally and internationally. They have hinted about it. For example, this Greenland thing was hinted about it in his first administration. This is the follow-up and the timing. They're making it happen. You know, whether it's a power play between them and China, I don't know. I know one thing. It's like I did a video a few days ago. Things are being consolidated. People are conforming. People are cooperating. People are becoming unalived. People are resigning, right? People are resigning, right? Things are happening because things are shaping for the one world system. Wow. It's deep, y'all. just take a deep breath and go, and just shake your head and say, wow. I'm just happy to bring it to you. And those resources that they got over there, that ain't no joke, baby. That ain't no joke. Them resources, they speaking. We could use them, couldn't we? So could China. Well, people, I'm Friendship Pierce. Enjoy the work. Thumbs up. Share the video. Love you guys. Maybe I'll go live this evening. Yeah. God bless.